Preparations event, this?
Yeah, pretty cool event. I know our guys like to do the team activities, and didn't come out with a win, but it was fun to watch guys compete.
Do you think you're an underdog now that 70% of the time they win?
Well, maybe we'll play that card. So, no, I'm excited. We've had a good week of practice, and guys will be ready to play on Tuesday night.
What's it been like for you trying to prepare for what LSU is going to do at quarterback?
It's been difficult, but we know it's LSU, and you can look at the film. They've got really good players, and they're going to have the ability to run the football. They've got an awful good offensive line, and they have really good running backs, and so it'll be a big challenge for us.
How's it preparation overall? You were talking in December about how tight it was twice, and now he won't be in it.
I think the preparation is difficult for everybody. I don't think it's just for us. I think it's probably difficult for them too. I mean, we have a change in our staff on offense, and so who knows what we're going to do offensively. And so you got to look at the film and just got to go from there and prepare the best you can and adapt and adjust.
What kind of advice do you have for Colin throughout this process?
Have fun. Colin is a great young coach, and excited for him to have this opportunity. Spent an awful lot of time with the offense. I love the way that he's led the guys, and guys are practicing hard, and it'll be fun to watch.
How's Houston treating you so far?
It's been great. Hospitality's been just phenomenal. Can't thank the Texas Bowl enough for taking care of all of us as players, support staff, coaches. It's been fun.
They call it in the NFL an island game. You guys have Tuesday night to yourself. I realize it's late, it's early January. Thoughts about that?
It probably helped us. We talked about that. It probably helped us getting our quarterback ready to play on January 4th. I think it's when it first came out, it seemed like it was a long ways away. But now that we finished up our Wednesday practice, we feel like it's right around the corner, and I know our guys are excited for the opportunity.
How has the guy
really good. Looked really healthy. I think he's as healthy as he's been all year, to be honest with you. Coming off the couple injuries that he's had, I see no ill effects of anything that has gone on. He's throwing the ball crisp. He's running the ball well. And so I'm looking forward to him having a big football game, and he's excited to play.
LSU defensively down the stretch, the way they played and everything, what do you see on film?
Very athletic, very physical, get after the quarterback. They changed some things defensively, went to more single high stuff. Maybe they'll go back to the two high. Who knows? We've got to prepare for everything. But really talented guys at all three levels of the defense, and guys that even if they haven't played a bunch are chomped at the bit to get an opportunity to play, just like we'll have a few of those guys.
Chris, as you watched other games be canceled around the country, were you ever nervous that you might not be standing there right now?
Well, yeah, absolutely. We're always still nervous just because some games have gotten canceled 24 hours before. And so we're excited that we're here. I've talked to Brad. I know they're excited to be here as well. And we still have to be diligent about our preparation and about the protocols to make sure that we do get to Tuesday night. But each day that passes, we feel like we're one day closer. And I'm excited for both teams to get an opportunity to play. We did make it down with the bulk of our roster. We're down a few guys, but hopefully it's just those few handful of guys. We don't have any more.
You have a pass rush on the what do you think you could do?
Well, he's going to have a big challenge, but Felix is up for the challenge and excited about what he can do. We get a couple of other defensive linemen that have been nicked up back, so it helps us to probably have a multitude of guys. We play a lot of guys anyway, but Felix has had a tremendous year, and we're looking for him to cap it off.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right,
Randy. Got a calf cleaning extraordinaire, Randy Black coming in. Thanks, guys. Let's go. A few questions here, guys.
What do you think of the fact that 70% of the time the team that wins this wins the Bowl?
It's an interesting stat. I think that we had a good time here competing against LSU, and I hope they did too. I hope that stat doesn't come true on Tuesday, but we did really good here, and we'll do the same on Tuesday.
Stuff about the controversy. It's like y'all were out of it and you got right back into it.
Yeah, there was some controversy on the hay bale stacking. We had ours exactly how they wanted them, and they had a little mishap with theirs. But I think we got it all straightened out, and it ended up being 3-3, and then we lost the last event and some transition issues with the horse racing. But overall, thanks to TaxAct and the Texas Bowl, we won this one.
You're wearing this pretty well. Look like we could put you on a poster and be a country music star.
I don't know how well my singing is, but I'm alright with that.
What do you think about LSU and just all the moving parts having to prepare for that?
Yeah, I was curious how much country you could say they had in them. I've never been to Louisiana, but they came ready to play, and it was a good time.
All right, we'll switch these guys out real quick. Shane Porter, a lot of events. Shane, yeah. We'll go two questions for Shane. Or one.
You're a local guy, man. What was it like to go out there? And I think you won the event for your squad, right?
Yeah, we did get the win. It's fun being back in Houston, being a Houston native, and it's just fun competing. And luckily, we got the win for K-State.
What sticks out to you about the game? What are you looking forward to? What's going to be a key? Just give me something about the game.
LSU, as we all know, is always a powerhouse, and it's going to be a fun, competitive game. And playing in a big game in RG is going to be super fun. Hopefully, we can pull up the W.
Which was your favorite event that
I personally like the barrel. I was in the barrel, got a little dizzy, but it's always fun trying some new stuff, and a little dizziness and pulling out the win was definitely worth it.
Did you have a tactic going in the barrel, or were you just going to...
Not really. It was just hopefully I wasn't too dizzy and I could run straight.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
Got senior linebacker Cody Fletcher.
Cody, what's it been like getting ready for LSU, not knowing exactly the quarterback situation?
Yeah, it's been difficult. You know, we don't really know who's going to be back there. We kind of have some ideas what they're going to do. You know, they could run some wildcat stuff like that, but I think we've had a long time to prepare for anything they really throw at us.
Cody, why would you say this game is so important for all you super seniors?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's extremely important. You know, it's our last opportunity to play a game. You know, in front of a big crowd. So I mean, every game's important, but you know, this one means a lot. You know, it's kind of representing the Big 12, so that means a lot too.
What was your favorite event?
I would say the calf pinning. You know, that was cool to watch. You know, we won that event, so that was nice. But just seeing all them go out there was pretty cool.
Was there any surprises from your teammates that you were talking about how adept they were at this?
Yeah, I didn't know Hadley Panzer could rope like that. You could tell. You know, they had a kid that could rope really well too. You can tell he's been doing it a while. That was surprising.
How is it preparing for a team that you don't know exactly what you mean? There's so many moving parts. Yeah, players opting out and not being players.
Yeah, you know, it's extremely difficult. You know, it's hard to know who to watch. You know, who's going to be there. So, you know, we know we got to update a depth chart, so we kind of have more of an idea what we're going to see and who we're going to see. But you know, I think we've had plenty of time to prepare. So.
What's been happening, Skyler?
Oh yeah, it's big. You know, he's a big leader for us. So. It's really exciting having him back and control the offense and just watching him in practice. You know, he's a big leader for us and really good player. So.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Just real quick. Running back Deuce Vaughn.
Hey, Deuce, what kind of offensive coordinator is Colin been to you guys?
He's been really good at the verbal communication that he brings as an offensive coordinator. The fact that he's always asking me questions about how I feel about things, how he can do better, how I feel about a route, how I feel about this play calling, things like that. So it's been really cool to have him step into that role throughout this brief time. He's done a great job.
Think the offense will feel any different out there with him calling the shots on Tuesday?
Not too much, just from the mere fact that it's only been a month, so you can't go in and change the entire playbook. He's implemented some things that he also will help us with and build behind the games.
What's going to mean to you guys to have Skyler out there for his family?
It's going to be huge. Just the mere fact of the opportunity for him to come out here and go out with a bang. That's really big. He's been so great for this program. He's been great for us, his teammates, and everybody inside that building. So him out here with him.
What's he been looking like in practice?
Really good. Taking steps in the right direction every single day. As we get closer to the game, it's something that works out.
What do you see out of LSU's defense and the challenges they'll present for you guys?
Just from the mere fact that the defense that they run, the early front bear stuff, it's really one of these defenses they play at one high. They have the players that don't play that. They have the rangy, athletic guys that can run from sideline to sideline. They got the guys that climb up the middle in that run game. And I give 100% props to them the way they play this season.
Chris, have you and your team has had a chance to talk about what this season could have been if Skylar doesn't get hurt early in the year?
It's one of those things where you look back, you know a little bit back in hindsight. So we have really, I feel like Will came in and played really well. It's one of those things where that's unfortunate that Scott Team has played the entire season. It's also got to look back and look ahead. We got a really good matchup coming on Tuesday. That's what we're looking forward to.
Did you ever favorite event today in the rodeo bowl?
Definitely the one where you put him in the barrel and they rolled him. That was something that it was pretty cool to see just from the mere fact that I had no idea how Shane ran a straight line after he got out of that barrel.
Were you surprised, besides Shane, was there anyone else's ability out there that surprised you?
Just whenever they were getting the cattle and into the other pen, the fact that they did that so quick and then I heard it was a record. Yeah. That was pretty cool just from the mere fact of how they all worked together.
Last line.
Have you worn a cowboy hat before?
I have not, and I'm absolutely loving it right now. This may go into like the new hat rotation.
On top of my head, yeah, I'm sorry. All right, thank you.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Appreciate y'all trying.
Thanks, Bruce.